Hey everyone, it's Yael with your December 2025 condo market update for Yonge and Eglinton. I want to flag up front that some of these numbers may look higher than expected given current market conditions, so we're going to unpack what is actually driving them. Starting with one-bedroom condos. In December 2025, the median price came in at $570,000. That is up from November, where the median was $538,500 and also slightly higher than December of last year. On the surface, this looks stronger than many people would expect, but this is a great example of why we need to look beyond the headline number. The first thing to note is that there were only 13 one-bedroom sales in December. Not unusual for December, but lower than most other months of the year. The second thing is that of those 13, 11 were actually 1+ den units. Those naturally sell for more than one-bedroom suites without dens, which pulls the median higher. For comparison, in November there were 12 sales total, but only 7 were 1+ dens. That means that in November there was a higher proportion of smaller, less expensive units, which helps explain why November's median came in lower. So while the number looks strong, it is very much influenced by the mix of units that sold. Now let's look at two-bedroom condos. In December, the median price was $805,000. Again, this looks high at first glance. But there were only 9 total sales. That's a very small sample size to draw broad conclusions from. Even more important is the price range. The least expensive two-bedroom sold for $612,000, while the most expensive sold for $1,425,000. That is an enormous spread, which tells us that these sales included very different types of units. Compare that to November, where there were 17 sales, almost double the activity, and the range was much tighter, from $585,000 to $935,000. With fewer sales and a wider range, December's median can shift quite easily based on just a couple of higher-end transactions. So what can we take away from all of this? December's numbers at Yonge and Eglinton do appear higher than many people might expect, but they are being heavily influenced by low sales volume, unit mix, and wide pricing ranges, especially in the two-bedroom category. If you're buying, selling, or just watching the market, this is exactly why looking beyond the headline number is so important. If you want help breaking down how this data applies to your specific building or unit type, I'm always happy to chat. Thanks for watching, and tune in next month to see the first update for 2026.